So we've been running local service ads for over 8 years, the agency Accelerate Marketing, and I have been doing personally or involved in the process for 5 years. So right around the time where local service ads became available for lawyers and real estate agents, like the professionals. Before, it was only for blue collar, so roofers, painters, carpenters, etc. We currently have around 65 active clients. They're either doing local service ads or SEO. We work with all types of companies, but usually I would say between $10,000 to $50,000 per month. That's their ad spend on local service ads. We do have a couple that are in the 100,000s, but most of them between 10 and 5, 10 to 50, sorry, I think that the one thing that I wish I knew was from the agency standpoint of view would be more on knowing exactly who we're working with and how their operation is so that we can figure out how quickly things can move and if we even want to work with them. There's a lot of electrical businesses out there, electricians out there that it's just them and they're doing everything. They're doing the review gathering, the answering the calls, the servicing, and that won't work for an agency or for a lot of agencies. Around 20 to 25% of the leads convert into a paying client if this client is a really good client in terms of getting reviews, really having, the right customer service. They got to be nice, book quickly. They got to be able to get to the place quickly. If they're booking 3 weeks ahead, then it's not going to work out. So 20 to 25%. The ROI is usually between 3 to 4 times the ROI. Again, all this depends on the type of client you're working with. So if you're working with a smaller client, they really cannot shoot for more than three times ROI. If you're working with a bigger client with a bigger budget, with a lot of teams that they can gather reviews quickly and they can answer all the phone calls all the time, then you can have better outcome. But it depends really on the size of the business. Well, electricians, number one, it's all seasonality. So it depends a lot of that. The bad months are a lot of people asking questions and your ROI is negative. It's negative. You get a lot of calls, you got to answer them. We already booked you because you can't work because the weather is bad. But a good month, average, I would say, is between 3 to 5 times ROI. Again, with the same qualifications I said before, it just really depends on your client. So if the client is only looking for the big commercial work, they're going to have a really hard time with LSA. If your client is willing to take residential and commercial and do it all, and they don't care if it's a small job or a big job, then they're going to have a better chance of getting a higher return of investment. If you're starting, you want to start with LSA. I think LSA has a greater chance of opportunity to get results quicker. With PPC, you really need to be aware of keywords, behaviors, targets, service areas, all these things, landing page, the landing page working. Are people going to the landing page but not clicking? Are the people clicking but not all these things? And so I think from a business perspective, you would want to do both so that people find you anywhere. LSA is not for quality, it's for quantity. So that's what I was saying earlier. If you have a client that only wants the best jobs and they want to work for the gyms everywhere and they just want to be the electricians for the gyms, LSA is not for them. They need to get SEO, they need to get other type pay-per-click, they need to do social media campaigns. But if they want quantity, just any job, all the jobs, then LSA is for them. I've seen it tank the first day we launch it. And it's because of the reviews. When a client is too antsy and they're just I just want to do it, but they're not ready and they don't have a good number of reviews to compete with the rest of the competitors in the area, then people are not going to call them. So maybe they might be ranking, but if you have 5 reviews and your competitors have 1,000 reviews, no one's going to call you. It's also brand awareness. It's also the perception of your company to the lead. It's not only, am I ranking? For LSA, you don't get to choose the keywords. Google pre-selects the keywords for you. I can tell you, though, that Google has sometimes decided to test keywords that involve free or no cost or cheap for LSA. And those usually go really bad for us because you have no control, but your client is showing up for, cheapest electrician in the area. And obviously no electrician wants those calls. So we can't choose, but Google has tested it and it's always really bad. Well, for our services, we put them on a very specific regimen for response rate, so they don't really get the opportunity to miss a lot of calls, a lot of messages. It is true. People don't wait, number one. So let's say you're routed to a voicemail, they're just going to call the next provider on local service ads or in Google, the next person in line. They're not going to wait for you to call them back. So yeah, if your leads are going to voicemail or you're texting them 10 minutes afterwards, they're most likely already working with somebody else or somebody else is already talking to them. So they're not going to answer your call. We have our own AI tool. It's called conversational AI. And it does work. You need to prompt it in a certain way so that it works for local service ads. For PPC, it's a little bit different because there's more room to not answer a phone call or to not reply to something quickly. But it does work. It really does work. We have a lot of our clients that get booked jobs when AI answered and then they followed up, for example.
Hi, I'm Linda from Services. How can I help you today?
Hi, so my sink is clogged and I'm wondering if someone from your team could come and take a look.
Are you a new or existing client with us? And it sounds like you're looking for our plumbing services. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm a new client.
Okay, great. So you're a new client and you need plumbing services for a clogged sink. Can you please tell me what city and address this is for?
Yeah, it's 215 Jeremy Street, Austin, Texas.
All right, got it. And can you please tell me your name?
Jason.
Great, thanks, Jason.
So it does work. You have to set it properly. We have seen both types where the client cannot handle the leads. There's like too many leads. And we have also seen when the client answers the leads, but he has a really bad intake team and they don't know how to properly talk to them, qualify them, move them through their pipeline. So for not being able to move them through the pipeline, ROI is affected greatly because your team maybe provides a lot of information or they're scheduling, for example, electricians, they're scheduling a visit the next 2 days. You can't do that. Electricians need to be able to go that day or the next day at most to like figure out what needs to get done. And then the ones that can't handle intake, they get punished by Google. With LSA, Google only gets paid if you answer your phone calls. So if you're not answering the phone call, then Google doesn't get paid. So Google is not going to rank you at the top. So very quickly, Google gets rid of you if you're not answering your phone calls. And we have a lot of videos on this where 80% response rate is what you would want to have, at least for all of your LSA. So 80% of the calls need to be answered within 30 seconds. So not just answering them, but quickly answering them. I have seen a lot of clients try to not pay Google. And so they answer the call very quickly and they tell them that they're like, sorry, I'm going to call you back. And then they hang up or they don't answer and then they call them back. And that's Google wants to get paid. So if you're not paying Google, you're not getting free leads for sure. There's like business owners that just to have a bunch of LSAs, they own 5 different businesses in the same city, but they're all owned by the same person and they're all serviced by the same company. So I think that it's less about the platform itself and more about the competition and how like ruthless it's been, like it is now in locals when using local service ads and how far these business owners are willing to go in order to get more business. Yeah. So it's less about how much it's physically, visually changed and more about like what's happening outside of LSA. I think it goes with what I was just telling you. It's gotten so competitive and people are willing to go really far in order to rank. Like they call each other because of this, like the response rate is so important. So they'll be calling company A, will be calling company B just so that they have a lot of missed calls. Like they'll hang up before they answer or they hang up very quickly so that the call doesn't get charged on their LSA, or they start giving each other negative reviews. They hire people to give each other negative reviews. So I think it's that part, like totally understand, like from a business owner point of view, trying to like make it and trying to go to any lengths to make that possible. But at the same time, they're all affecting each other. They're really just making Google more money because the more competition, the more expensive it is, the harder it is, the more you got to pay Google. So I think that would be what's gotten really bad lately. And you can kind of see like, okay, you're able to grow, you're able to have like 5 companies, but you're also making it worse for everybody. We do a combination. We do a base fee and then we charge for ad spend, a percentage of ad spend as the account grows. The onboarding process takes about a week. And then it takes, once the LSA goes live, they see results within 2 weeks. 2 weeks, meaning they start getting leads. I would say it takes about a month to figure out the type of leads that they're getting and what they're converting. And for example, we're local service ads partners with Google. So that gives us kind of like a road to get some things move quicker when it comes to the setup, which it helps. Yeah. They have a very distinct personality. They're very competitive. Being top one has nothing to do with getting good results from LSA. Like, you need to have specific results of what they need. Like, you're looking for what ROI, you're looking for what cost per acquisition, not ranking number one. Ranking number one cannot be their aspiration. Yeah, I think that one of the biggest thing is that with local service ads, you need to really mentally prep the client to be a partner with you, and not just, it's not a set it and leave it type of campaign. It's not a PPC campaign. It's not a social media campaign where you add budget and it gets spent. They really need to have a strategy in place on their side. And if they don't have that, they're not going to make it, and you're going to suffer as an agency because you will have a lot of rotation with your clients. So I would say it's the strategy outside LSA, it's the strategy outside of what you can do for LSA to be successful. A lot of business owners don't understand this, and a lot of agencies don't understand that. We get a lot of clients that are like, no, I did LSA and they burned me, like it didn't work, blah, blah, blah. When they come with us and we're like, yeah, but did you do this and this and this? They didn't, and they realize, oh, it didn't work because I was not doing my part. So really building that partnership with them is what would work. Thank you so much. Please reach out to us via text. If you have any other questions or if you need help with anything, we would love to help you and continue to help you. It's a great